What if I told you that within the next 72 hours, temperatures in parts of America will swing by 40 degrees in a single day? Not next month, not next season. This weekend, right now, as you're watching this, two massive air masses are racing toward each other across the United States, one bringing record-breaking heat, the other carrying the most dangerous Arctic blast of the entire winter season. And when they collide, millions of Americans will face life-threatening conditions. Here's what's really shocking. While folks in Omaha, Nebraska, will be walking around in 70-degree weather wearing t-shirts on Monday, people in Albany, New York will be dealing with wind chills of 40 degrees below zero. On the same day, that's a 110-degree difference across our country. And here's the question nobody's asking, but everyone should be. Why is this happening right now? Stay with me because at the 3-minute mark, I'm going to show you the exact jet stream pattern that's causing this chaos. And at the 5-minute mark, I'll tell you precisely when this weather will hit your city. But first, let me give you what you came here for. If you live anywhere east of the Mississippi River, you need to know this. The Arctic blast arrives tonight. Not tomorrow. Not this weekend. Tonight. Let's talk about timing because this is critical. For those of you in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the heavy snow starts at 11 p.m. tonight. By 2 a.m. Saturday morning, you'll have 4 inches on the ground. By sunrise Saturday, that number jumps to 5 or 6 inches in the city, with up to 12 inches in the mountains just east of you. Cleveland, Ohio. Your snow begins around midnight tonight. Lake effect bands kick in by 3 a.m. Saturday. Downtown Cleveland sees 3 to 4 inches. But if you're on the east side near Mentor or Ashtabula, you're looking at 6 to 8 inches by Saturday afternoon. Columbus, Ohio residents, you get a brief window. Light snow starts around 1 a.m. Saturday, but the heaviest stuff holds off until Saturday morning around 7 a.m. You'll see 2 to 3 inches in the city. Now here's where it gets interesting. Cincinnati, you're in a unique spot. You start with rain around 10 p.m. tonight. That rain changes to snow around 2 a.m. Saturday. By Saturday afternoon, you'll have 1 to 2 inches of slushy, heavy snow. Detroit, Michigan. Snow moves in around 9 p.m. tonight. The worst of it hits between midnight and 6 a.m. Saturday. 4 to 6 inches for the metro area, with the heaviest amounts on the north side of the city. Buffalo, New York. You're ground zero for lake effect snow this weekend. It starts Friday night around 10 p.m. By Saturday morning, the southern suburbs could have 8 to 10 inches. Downtown Buffalo sees 5 to 7 inches. But here's the kicker. Sunday morning brings another round. Some areas south of Buffalo could see 20 inches of total snow by Monday morning. Now let me tell you about the wind, because the snow is only half the story. Rochester, New York, your winds gust to 45 miles per hour on Saturday. That's strong enough to cause whiteout conditions even with moderate snowfall. Visibility drops to near zero in snow squalls. Syracuse, New York, you're looking at wind gusts hitting 50 miles per hour Saturday afternoon. If you have over a foot of snow on the ground already from earlier this week, that snow gets picked up and blown around. Dangerous driving conditions all day Saturday. Albany, New York, here's your timeline. Snow arrives around midnight tonight. Light at first. By Saturday morning, at 6 a.m., moderate to heavy snow with wind gusts of 40 to 50 miles per hour. This continues through Saturday afternoon. Then Saturday night into Sunday morning, you experience the coldest air of the entire winter. Wind chills drop to minus 35 to minus 40 degrees. I'm going to say that again. Minus 40 degrees wind chill in Albany Sunday morning. Burlington, Vermont, same story. Arctic air arrives Saturday night. Sunday morning wind chills of minus 30 to minus 35 degrees. This is dangerous. Exposed skin can freeze in under 10 minutes at these temperatures. Portland, Maine, your snow starts around 2 a.m. Saturday, 3 to 5 inches by Saturday evening. Then the brutal cold arrives Sunday morning. Wind chills of minus 20 to minus 25 degrees. Boston, Massachusetts. Let's talk about your forecast. Snow moves in around 3 a.m. Saturday. The morning commute Saturday will be treacherous. 3 to 4 inches by noon Saturday. Then the winds pick up. Gusts of 40 to 45 miles per hour Saturday afternoon and evening. Blowing snow reduces visibility. Sunday morning, wake up to wind chills of minus 10 to minus 15 degrees. Providence, Rhode Island follows the same pattern. Snow starts between 3 and 4 a.m. Saturday. 3 to 5 inches total. Gusty winds Saturday afternoon. Brutal cold Sunday morning. Hartford, Connecticut. Snow arrives around 2:30 a.m. Saturday. 4 to 6 inches possible, with the highest amounts in the northern suburbs. Wind gusts of 40 miles per hour Saturday afternoon. Sunday morning wind chills drop to minus 15 degrees. New York City. Here's what you need to know. Snow starts around 4 a.m. Saturday in Manhattan. The morning is messy, 2 to 4 inches by midday Saturday. But the real story is the wind. Gusts of 40 to 50 miles per hour Saturday afternoon, especially along the coast and in Queens and Brooklyn near the water. Then Sunday morning brings wind chills of 0 to minus 5 degrees. Not common for New York City. Newark, New Jersey, and the surrounding area, your snow starts around 4:30 a.m. Saturday. 2 to 3 inches expected. Wind gusts of 35 to 40 miles per hour Saturday afternoon. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, you're in the mixing zone. Snow starts around 5 a.m. Saturday. But by late morning, some mixing with sleet is possible in the city. Northern suburbs stay all snow and could see 3 to 4 inches. Center City, Philadelphia sees 1 to 3 inches of snow and sleet mix. Trenton, New Jersey, similar situation. Snow starts around 5:30 a.m. Saturday, 1 to 3 inches possible with some sleet mixing in. Now, let's head down to the Mid-Atlantic because this is where the forecast gets really tricky. Baltimore, Maryland, your snow starts around 6 a.m. Saturday. But here's the twist. Temperatures are borderline. The city sees mostly snow changing to a rain and snow mix by midday Saturday. 1 to 2 inches of accumulation, mainly on grassy areas. But drive 30 minutes north to Towson or Westminster, and you're looking at 3 to 5 inches of all snow. Washington, D.C. metro area. This one's complicated. Snow starts around 7 a.m. Saturday in the district. By 9 a.m., it's mixing with sleet and rain. The city sees mainly rain with some wet snow mixed in. Accumulation of a coating to 1 inch on cold surfaces. But here's what matters. Northern Virginia suburbs like Reston, Herndon, and Leesburg could see 2 to 4 inches of snow before it changes to rain. Montgomery County, Maryland, including Rockville and Gaithersburg, same thing. 2 to 4 inches before changing over. Richmond, Virginia, you get the changeover too. Snow starts around 8 a.m. Saturday. Changes to rain by 11 a.m. Accumulation of a trace to 1 inch before the changeover. Roanoke, Virginia, up in the mountains, you stay cold enough for all snow. Snow starts around 6 a.m. Saturday. 4 to 6 inches by Saturday evening. This is one of the heavier snow areas in Virginia. Charleston, West Virginia. Heavy snow arrives around 4 a.m. Saturday. This continues through Saturday morning. 5 to 7 inches expected in the city. Higher amounts in the surrounding mountains. Now, here's something critical I need to tell you. We're at the 5-minute mark. I promised you detailed city forecasts, and I'm delivering. But there's something happening in the atmosphere right now that's even more important than the snow totals. The jet stream is doing something extremely rare for early February. It's splitting into 2 branches. One branch is diving deep into the eastern United States, pulling Arctic air straight down from northern Canada. The other branch is bulging northward over the western United States, pulling tropical moisture and warmth from the Pacific Ocean and even the Gulf of Mexico, all the way up to the Canadian border. This creates the extreme temperature contrast I mentioned at the beginning. Let me show you exactly what this means for cities across America. Denver, Colorado. Your current temperature as of Friday afternoon is 42 degrees. By Monday afternoon, you'll hit 68 degrees. That's a 26-degree jump. But it gets better. Tuesday afternoon in Denver, 72 degrees. In February, this breaks records. Cheyenne, Wyoming, you're at 38 degrees Friday afternoon. Monday brings 65 degrees. Tuesday hits 68 degrees. Unheard of for early February in Wyoming. Rapid City, South Dakota. Check this out. Friday afternoon, 35 degrees. Monday afternoon, 67 degrees. That's a 32-degree increase in just 3 days. Tuesday pushes towards 70 degrees. Bismarck, North Dakota, you're in for a wild ride. Friday afternoon, 28 degrees. Monday afternoon, 58 degrees. Tuesday, 62 degrees. Your average high for this time of year is 24 degrees. You'll be nearly 40 degrees above average. Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Friday, you're at 33 degrees. Monday, you hit 65 degrees. Tuesday brings 68 degrees. Spring weather in the first week of February. Omaha, Nebraska. I mentioned you earlier. Friday afternoon, 36 degrees. Monday afternoon, 70 degrees. I'm going to repeat that. 70 degrees in Omaha on February 9th. Tuesday, you hit 73 degrees. This is remarkable. Des Moines, Iowa. Same story. Friday at 34 degrees. Monday soars to 68 degrees. Tuesday reaches 71 degrees. People will be outside in shorts and t-shirts. Minneapolis, Minnesota, even you get in on this warmth. Friday afternoon, 26 degrees. Monday afternoon, 53 degrees. Tuesday, 56 degrees. That's 30 degrees above your average high temperature. Kansas City, Missouri, Friday you're at 45 degrees. Monday brings 72 degrees. Tuesday hits 75 degrees. Record-breaking territory. Wichita, Kansas, Friday at 48 degrees. Monday jumps to 75 degrees. Tuesday reaches 77 degrees. These are April temperatures, not February. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Friday at 52 degrees. Monday soars to 78 degrees. Tuesday brings 79 degrees. Some models show 80 degrees as possible Tuesday afternoon. Dallas, Texas, you're already warm. Friday at 65 degrees. But Monday brings 82 degrees. Tuesday could hit 84 degrees. This is hot for February, even in Texas. Houston, Texas, Friday at 70 degrees. Monday reaches 84 degrees. Tuesday brings 85 degrees with high humidity. Feels more like late May than early February. San Antonio, Texas, Friday at 68 degrees. Monday hits 83 degrees. Tuesday pushes toward 86 degrees. Now let me take you back to the cold side of this pattern because the contrast is stunning. Caribou, Maine. While Dallas is hitting 80 degrees on Tuesday, you'll have a high temperature of 8 degrees. Wind chills stay below zero all day. That's a 76-degree difference between Dallas and Caribou on the same day. Watertown, New York. Sunday morning wind chill of minus 38 degrees. Tuesday afternoon. Your actual air temperature only reaches 15 degrees. You're still in the deep freeze while the middle of the country bakes. Marquette, Michigan. Sunday morning wind chills drop to minus 35 degrees. Monday's high temperature, 12 degrees. Tuesday barely makes it to 18 degrees. Green Bay, Wisconsin. Sunday morning wind chill of minus 28 degrees. Monday warms up slightly to 25 degrees for a high. Tuesday reaches 32 degrees. You're thawing out slowly. But here's the question everyone should be asking. What happens when that warmth in the middle of the country tries to push east? What happens when it collides with the cold air locked over the northeast? I'll tell you what happens. Snow. Potentially a lot of it. And this brings us to the second part of our forecast. Late next week, around Wednesday, February 11th through Friday, February 13th, let me give you the cities that need to pay attention for potential snow late next week. Chicago, Illinois. You've been relatively quiet this winter compared to the Northeast. That changes Wednesday night into Thursday. A storm system developing in the Central Plains tracks northeast. Snow develops Wednesday night around 11 p.m. By Thursday morning, moderate to heavy snow falls across the metro area. Early estimates show 4 to 8 inches possible by Thursday evening. This is still 5 days away, so numbers will change, but the threat is real. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Same storm system. Snow starts around midnight Wednesday night. Heavy at times Thursday morning and early afternoon. 5 to 9 inches possible by Thursday night. Grand Rapids, Michigan. Snow arrives around 1 a.m. Thursday morning. Continues through Thursday afternoon. 4 to 7 inches likely. Indianapolis, Indiana. This storm could bring you significant snow too. Snow starts Wednesday evening around 9 p.m. Continues through Thursday morning. 3 to 6 inches possible, but if the storm track shifts slightly south, you could see more. Louisville, Kentucky. You're on the southern edge of this system. Snow starts Wednesday night around 10 p.m. Changes to a mix of snow and sleet Thursday morning. 1 to 3 inches of accumulation before the changeover. Cincinnati, Ohio. Snow starts Wednesday night around 11 p.m. Moderate to heavy at times Thursday morning. 3 to 5 inches possible before some mixing occurs Thursday afternoon. Columbus, Ohio. Snow develops around midnight Wednesday night. Thursday brings steady snow. 4 to 7 inches possible by Thursday evening. Now here's what makes this storm potentially significant. The temperature contrast. Remember all that warmth building in the plains? It creates instability. It creates moisture. When that warm, moist air rides up and over the cold air in the Great Lakes and Northeast, you get heavy snow. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Didn't you just dig out from the weekend storm? Well, Wednesday night brings round 2. Snow starts around 1 a.m. Thursday. Moderate to heavy snow. Thursday morning and afternoon. Another 4 to 6 inches possible. Some suburbs could see 8 inches. Cleveland, Ohio. More lake effect enhancement. Snow starts around 2 a.m. Thursday. Lake effect bands develop Thursday afternoon. 5 to 8 inches likely in the snow belts. Buffalo, New York. You could be buried again. Snow starts around 3 a.m. Thursday. Lake effect kicks in hard Thursday afternoon and continues into Friday. Some models show an additional 12 to 18 inches of snow Thursday through Friday. This would be on top of the weekend snow totals. Rochester, New York, similar forecast. Snow starts around 3:30 a.m. Thursday. Lake effect bands Thursday afternoon into Friday. 8 to 14 inches of additional snow possible. Syracuse, New York. Snow arrives around 4 a.m. Thursday. Continues through Friday morning. 6 to 10 inches of new snow on top of what you get this weekend. Albany, New York. Snow starts around 5 a.m. Thursday. Steady snow Thursday morning and afternoon. 4 to 7 inches possible. Now let me take you to some cities that haven't seen much snow this winter. You're about to get your chance. Salt Lake City, Utah. You've had almost nothing this winter. Less than 1 inch of snow total in the valley. That's about to change. A storm system moves into the Great Basin late Sunday into Monday. Snow starts Sunday evening around 8 p.m. in the valley. By Monday morning, 2 to 4 inches possible in Salt Lake City. But the mountains, folks? The Wasatch Range could see 24 to 36 inches from Sunday night through Tuesday. Park City, Alta, Snowbird. You're getting buried in the good way. This is the snow you've desperately needed all season. Reno, Nevada. You're in the same boat. Sunday night brings snow to the valley. 1 to 3 inches possible in Reno proper. But the Sierra Nevada mountains see 2 to 4 feet of snow Sunday night through Tuesday. Lake Tahoe area could pick up 3 to 5 feet at the highest elevations. Boise, Idaho. Your snow arrives Monday morning around 6 a.m. Continues through Tuesday. Valley locations see 3 to 6 inches. Mountains north and east of Boise could see 12 to 20 inches. Spokane, Washington. Snow starts Monday afternoon around 2 p.m. Continues through Tuesday night. 4 to 8 inches in the city. More in the mountains. Seattle, Washington, you don't get snow, you get rain, lots of it. Rain starts Saturday evening, continues through Tuesday. Total rainfall of 2 to 4 inches in Seattle. Some areas north of Seattle toward the Canadian border could see 5 inches of rain. This is beneficial rain after a dry spell, but it could cause some flooding in low-lying areas. Portland, Oregon, same story. Rain starts Saturday night, continues through Tuesday. 3 to 5 inches of rainfall possible. Cascades see heavy snow above 4,000 feet. Mount Hood could pick up 3 to 4 feet of snow. Eugene, Oregon, rain Saturday night through Tuesday. 2 to 4 inches of rainfall. Medford, Oregon, in southern Oregon, you get a rain and snow mix at times. Valley locations see mainly rain, 1 to 2 inches of liquid, but the mountains surrounding Medford pick up significant snow. Now, let's talk about cities that are about to experience something unusual. Record warmth followed by a crash back to reality. Billings, Montana, Friday, you're at 36 degrees. Monday brings 62 degrees. This is 40 degrees above normal. But then Wednesday, a cold front drops you back to 34 degrees. Whiplash weather, Casper, Wyoming, Friday at 34 degrees. Monday hits 64 degrees. Thursday drops back to 38 degrees. North Platte, Nebraska, Friday at 38 degrees. Tuesday soars to 71 degrees. Friday, February 13th, crashes back to 42 degrees. Here's something critical I need to tell you about this warmth. It's not just warm temperatures. It's dangerous for other reasons. When you get temperatures in the 70s in February across the plains, and you still have snowpack on the ground in many areas, that snow melts rapidly. Rapid snowmelt leads to flooding. Rivers and streams could rise quickly. Fargo, North Dakota, you need to watch the Red River next week. With temperatures jumping into the 50s and possible rain mixing in, the snowpack melts. The Red River could reach minor flood stage by the middle of next week. Sioux City, Iowa, the Missouri River could rise as well. Not major flooding expected, but water levels increase. Lincoln, Nebraska, area creeks and streams could run high Tuesday and Wednesday. Topeka, Kansas, the Kansas River bears watching mid-next week. This warm air also means something else. Severe weather potential. Little Rock, Arkansas, Tuesday afternoon and evening, brings a chance of thunderstorms. Some could be strong, with gusty winds and small hail. Not a major severe weather outbreak, but the ingredients are there. Memphis, Tennessee, same time frame. Tuesday evening brings a line of thunderstorms. A few could be strong. Nashville, Tennessee, Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, scattered thunderstorms. Most stay below severe limits, but a couple could produce gusty winds. Birmingham, Alabama, Wednesday afternoon brings scattered storms. The atmosphere is just unstable enough to produce some strong thunderstorms. Jackson, Mississippi, Wednesday brings rounds of showers and thunderstorms. Heavy rain possible with some storms. Shreveport, Louisiana, Tuesday evening and night brings a squall line of thunderstorms. This could produce some damaging wind gusts. This is still several days away, but the threat is there. New Orleans, Louisiana, you stay mainly warm and humid next week. Scattered showers and storms Tuesday and Wednesday. No major severe weather threat for you, but heavy rain possible. Mobile, Alabama, similar forecast. Warm and humid with scattered storms Tuesday and Wednesday. Pensacola, Florida, Tuesday brings a few strong thunderstorms. Wednesday continues the pattern. Tallahassee, Florida, Tuesday and Wednesday bring scattered to numerous thunderstorms. Some produce heavy rain. Jacksonville, Florida, you're far enough south to avoid the cold completely. Next week brings warm temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s, with scattered afternoon thunderstorms Tuesday and Wednesday. Orlando, Florida, low 80s all next week with typical afternoon storms. Tampa, Florida, low to mid 80s next week. Humid with afternoon thunderstorms. Miami, Florida, you're in the low to mid 80s all week next week. Typical February weather for South Florida. Now let me bring you back to the Northeast because there's more to this story. After the brutal cold this weekend, you get a brief warm-up. Very brief. New York City, Sunday morning wind chill of -5 degrees. By Tuesday afternoon, your actual temperature reaches 42 degrees. That's nearly a 50-degree swing in less than 3 days. But don't get too comfortable. Another blast of cold air arrives late next week, likely Friday, February 13th. Boston, Massachusetts, Sunday morning wind chill of -15 degrees. Tuesday afternoon warms to 39 degrees. Then another cool down late next week. Portland, Maine, Sunday morning wind chill of -25 degrees. Tuesday only reaches 32 degrees. You warm up slower than areas farther south. Now, here's something happening out west that we need to discuss. The Pacific Northwest has been incredibly dry. Abnormally dry. Some areas are 6 to 8 inches below normal for moisture. This weekend's storm system is crucial. It brings 2 to 4 inches of rain to lower elevations and 2 to 4 feet of snow to the mountains. This helps tremendously with the drought conditions. Yakima, Washington, you see rain and mountain snow Sunday through Tuesday. Valley locations get 1 to 2 inches of rain. Surrounding mountains get 12 to 20 inches of snow. Pendleton, Oregon, you're in the snow zone. Sunday night through Tuesday brings 4 to 8 inches of snow to the city. Surrounding areas could see more. Bend, Oregon, in central Oregon, you get significant snow. Sunday night through Tuesday brings 8 to 16 inches of snow to Bend. The Cascade Mountains to your west pick up 2 to 3 feet. Flagstaff, Arizona, you might be wondering about snow. You get some Tuesday night into Wednesday. 2 to 4 inches possible in Flagstaff. Not a major storm for you, but some fresh snow nonetheless. Albuquerque, New Mexico, you stay mainly dry next week. A few snow showers possible in the mountains Tuesday night, but the city stays dry. Phoenix, Arizona, you're in the mid-70s all next week. Sunny and pleasant, no rain in sight. Tucson, Arizona, upper 70s next week. Beautiful weather. Las Vegas, Nevada, you warm into the mid-60s next week. Sunny and nice. Los Angeles, California, mid to upper 60s next week. Typical February weather. No rain for you until possibly late next week when a weak system could bring some showers Friday or Saturday. San Diego, California, mid-60s all next week. Beautiful beach weather. San Francisco, California, here's your forecast. Rain arrives Sunday evening, continues Monday, a break Tuesday and Wednesday. Then another system brings more rain Thursday and Friday. Total rainfall Sunday through Friday could reach 3 to 5 inches in the city. More in the coastal mountains. Sacramento, California, rain Sunday night through Monday, 1 to 2 inches. A break midweek. More rain Thursday and Friday. Total of 2 to 4 inches for the week. Fresno, California, in the Central Valley, you get some rain Sunday night and Monday. 1/2 inch to 1 inch. The Sierra Nevada to your east gets heavy snow. Some areas could see 4 to 5 feet of snow by midweek. Now we need to talk about what happens after February 13th. We're getting into longer-range forecasting here, so certainty decreases. But patterns are emerging. The third week of February, February 15th through February 21st, brings another potential pattern shift. The ridge of high pressure currently over the west starts to build northward toward Alaska. When this happens, it opens the door for another Arctic blast to dive into the United States. This one could be significant. Not as cold as this weekend's blast, but colder than average. And it could bring more snow to the Great Lakes and Northeast. Cities that should stay alert: Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland, Buffalo, Syracuse, Albany, Boston, Portland. The timing looks like around February 18th through February 21st for this next cold blast and potential snow. But here's the uncertainty. The exact track of the jet stream determines everything. If it dips farther south, cities like St. Louis, Indianapolis, and Columbus get more involved. If it stays farther north, the snow focuses on the Great Lakes and New England. St. Louis, Missouri, you've been quiet this winter. That could change late in the month. Keep watching. Fort Wayne, Indiana, same for you. The potential exists for a significant snow event in the 3rd or 4th week of February. Lexington, Kentucky, you could see accumulating snow late February as well. Knoxville, Tennessee, if patterns line up right, you could get snow in late February. Not common, but possible with this pattern. Asheville, North Carolina. In the mountains, you almost certainly see more snow late February. How much depends on the storm track. Charlotte, North Carolina, you saw snow earlier this week. More is possible around February 19th or 20th if a storm develops in the right spot. Raleigh, North Carolina, same story. You had snow this week. The pattern supports more late in the month. Greensboro, North Carolina, your snow chances continue late February. Now let's talk about the southern cities and what late February brings. Atlanta, Georgia. The pattern turns more active late February. You could see a few strong thunderstorms around February 17th or 18th. Snow is unlikely for you, but not impossible if a storm develops in just the right spot. More likely is rain and some strong thunderstorms. Montgomery, Alabama. Late February brings an active pattern with multiple rounds of showers and thunderstorms. Baton Rouge, Louisiana, same forecast. Active weather pattern late February with heavy rain possible. Corpus Christi, Texas. You could see some strong thunderstorms late February as well. Austin, Texas, active pattern late February. Several rounds of thunderstorms possible. San Angelo, Texas. You're in the zone where cold fronts could bring some wintry mix late February. Unusual, but possible. Lubbock, Texas. Snow chances continue late February with this active pattern. Amarillo, Texas. You could see several snow events late February and into early March. Now here's what I want you to understand about the big picture. February is shaping up to be a very active month. The pattern we're seeing is not typical. The extremes in temperature, the rapid changes, the snow in unusual locations, all of this suggests a very unstable atmospheric pattern. When the atmosphere is unstable, it means energy. And energy means weather. Active weather. For those in the Northeast and Great Lakes, this means more snow. Potentially, a lot more snow. Some locations could end up with seasonal snowfall totals well above normal. Burlington, Vermont. You could end up with your snowiest winter in a decade. Syracuse, New York. You're already well above normal. You could challenge records by the time March arrives. Erie, Pennsylvania, lake effect capital. You could see historic snow totals this winter. For those in the plains and Midwest, it means wild temperature swings and occasional severe weather threats. For those out west, it means beneficial moisture after a dry spell. The drought conditions improve significantly. For those in the south, it means an active severe weather season could start early. Typically, we don't see significant severe weather outbreaks until late March or April. This year could be different. Here's what you need to do. Stay informed. Weather patterns are changing rapidly. What I'm telling you today about next week could change by tomorrow. Not the overall pattern, but the specific details. Check forecasts daily. Not just the temperature and chance of precipitation. Look at the discussion from your local National Weather Service office. They provide context and explain the why behind the forecast. Have a plan for severe weather if you live anywhere from Texas to the Carolinas. Even if it's early February, the ingredients are coming together for possible severe thunderstorms. If you live in snow country, keep your winter supplies stocked. Salt, shovels, snowblower fuel. You're going to need them through the rest of February and likely into March. For those experiencing the warmth next week, enjoy it. But remember, it's temporary. Cold air returns. This is not an early spring. This is a temporary pattern break. Now let me tell you what's coming in the next video. We're going to dive deeper into the late February pattern. I'm going to show you the specific model data suggesting another major Arctic outbreak. We're going to look at cities that could see record-breaking cold. We're going to examine the potential for a major winter storm around February 19th through 21st. I'm also going to break down the early outlook for March. Will the pattern continue to be active, or do we finally settle into a quieter regime? And here's something exciting. I'm releasing my spring outlook in late February. This will cover expected temperatures and precipitation for March, April, and May across the entire United States. It will help you plan for spring planting, outdoor activities, vacation planning, all of it. But here's what I need from you. Drop a comment below and tell me where you're watching from. Tell me your city or town. I read every single comment, and when I see your location, I make sure to include specific forecasts for your area in future videos. The more comments I get from specific locations, the more detailed I can make these forecasts. If I see 50 comments from people in Cincinnati, you better believe I'm going to spend extra time on Cincinnati's forecast. So take 10 seconds right now and comment your location. Just your city and state. That's all I need. Also, if you found this forecast helpful, hit that like button. It helps more people find this content. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscribe button. I put out forecasts every single day, sometimes twice a day when weather is active like this weekend. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the updates. Weather changes fast. What I'm telling you about Wednesday's potential storm could change by Sunday. I'll keep you updated with every new piece of data. Now, let me give you one final thought. This winter is not over. I know some of you in the plains are seeing 70-degree temperatures next week and thinking spring is here. It's not. February is historically one of our snowiest months in many parts of the country. March can be brutal too. The pattern we're in is volatile. That means rapid changes. It means extremes. It means you need to stay alert and stay informed. But here's the good news. You're watching this video, which means you're taking weather seriously. You're preparing. You're staying informed. That puts you way ahead of most people. So here's your action plan for the next 72 hours. If you're in the Northeast or Mid-Atlantic, prepare for winter weather tonight and tomorrow. Stock up on essentials now if you haven't already. Plan to stay home Saturday if possible. The combination of snow and wind creates dangerous conditions. If you're in the Great Lakes, same advice. Tonight through Sunday is going to be rough. Life-threatening cold Sunday morning. Limit time outside. Check on elderly neighbors. If you're in the plains or Midwest, enjoy the warm-up but stay weather-aware midweek. That storm system Wednesday into Thursday could bring travel problems. If you're out west, prepare for beneficial rain and mountain snow. If you're headed to the mountains, this is great news for skiing and snowboarding. But travel could be difficult Sunday night through Tuesday. If you're in the south, Stay alert for possible severe weather Tuesday and Wednesday. Have a way to get warnings. Know your safe place. Remember, weather affects all of us, but it doesn't have to catch us by surprise. That's why I do these forecasts. To keep you informed, prepared, and safe. I'll be back with another update this evening with the very latest data. We'll have new model runs that could shift some of these forecasts. I'll break down any changes and keep you posted. Until then, stay safe out there. Stay warm if you're in the cold zone. Stay weather aware if you're in the warm zone. And stay tuned for more updates. Now, before we wrap up, I want to spend some time on cities I haven't covered yet, because weather doesn't discriminate. Every location deserves detailed information. Let's start with some cities in the heartland that are about to experience dramatic changes. Springfield, Illinois. Friday afternoon, you're at 38 degrees. Monday afternoon, you jump to 69 degrees. Tuesday brings 72 degrees. Wednesday, a cold front drops you back to 48 degrees with rain changing to snow Wednesday night. Peoria, Illinois. Similar pattern. Friday at 36 degrees. Monday soars to 67 degrees. Tuesday hits 70 degrees. Then the crash Wednesday back to 46 degrees. Rockford, Illinois. Closer to the Wisconsin border, you get more involved with the snow Wednesday night into Thursday. Friday, you're at 32 degrees. Monday warms to 62 degrees. Then Wednesday night brings heavy snow. 4 to 7 inches possible by Thursday afternoon. Davenport, Iowa. Friday at 34 degrees. Monday brings 68 degrees. This feels like May, not February. Tuesday reaches 71 degrees. Wednesday night brings a chance of thunderstorms before colder air arrives Thursday. Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Friday at 32 degrees. Monday jumps to 66 degrees. Tuesday brings 69 degrees. Wednesday night could see some strong thunderstorms as the cold front approaches. Dubuque, Iowa. In far northeast Iowa, you're in the snow zone Wednesday night. Friday, you're at 29 degrees. Monday warms to 60 degrees. Tuesday hits 63 degrees. Then Wednesday night brings snow. 3 to 6 inches possible by Thursday morning. Madison, Wisconsin. Friday at 28 degrees. Monday reaches 58 degrees. Tuesday brings 61 degrees. Then Wednesday night starts a snowy period that could last through Friday. Total accumulation of 6 to 10 inches possible. Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Friday at 24 degrees. Monday warms to 55 degrees. Wednesday night begins a significant snow event. Heavy snow Thursday and Thursday night. 7 to 12 inches possible by Friday morning. Duluth, Minnesota. You stay colder than areas to your south. Friday at 20 degrees. Monday only reaches 48 degrees, but that's still well above normal. Wednesday night brings snow that could be heavy at times. 5 to 9 inches possible through Friday. St. Cloud, Minnesota. Friday at 22 degrees. Monday brings 50 degrees. Wednesday night into Thursday brings accumulating snow. 4 to 8 inches likely. Rochester, Minnesota. Friday at 25 degrees. Monday jumps to 52 degrees. Wednesday night brings snow mixing with sleet at times. 3 to 6 inches of accumulation before some mixing Thursday morning. La Crosse, Wisconsin. Right on the Mississippi River. Friday at 30 degrees. Monday reaches 61 degrees. Tuesday brings 64 degrees. Wednesday night starts a prolonged snow event. 6 to 11 inches possible by Friday evening. Now let's cover some cities in the Dakotas that haven't gotten enough attention. Pierre, South Dakota, in the center of the state. Friday, you're at 32 degrees. Monday brings 64 degrees. This is nearly record territory. Tuesday reaches 67 degrees. Then Wednesday brings a sharp cool down back to 38 degrees. Aberdeen, South Dakota. Friday at 26 degrees. Monday warms to 59 degrees. Tuesday brings 61 degrees. Wednesday crashes back to 32 degrees with snow developing Wednesday night. Grand Forks, North Dakota. Friday at 18 degrees. Monday reaches 50 degrees. This is extraordinary for early February in North Dakota. Tuesday brings 53 degrees. Then reality returns Wednesday with a high of only 28 degrees and snow. Williston, North Dakota, in the far northwest corner of the state, Friday at 22 degrees. Monday brings 55 degrees. Tuesday reaches 58 degrees. This is oil country, and these wild swings affect operations. Dickinson, North Dakota. Friday at 25 degrees. Monday jumps to 57 degrees. Tuesday brings 60 degrees. Wednesday drops back to 34 degrees. Let's move to some mountain cities that have unique forecast challenges. Casper, Wyoming. I mentioned you earlier, but let's add detail. Friday at 34 degrees. Snow flurries possible. Monday brings 64 degrees and sunny skies. You can leave the heavy coat at home. Tuesday reaches 66 degrees. Wednesday brings a cold front and wind. High of only 38 degrees with gusts to 45 miles per hour. Laramie, Wyoming. At higher elevation, you stay cooler. Friday at 28 degrees. Monday brings 58 degrees. Tuesday reaches 60 degrees. Wednesday crashes to 32 degrees with snow developing. 2 to 5 inches possible Wednesday night. Rock Springs, Wyoming. Friday at 30 degrees. Monday jumps to 60 degrees. Tuesday brings 62 degrees. Wednesday returns to winter with 36 degrees and snow showers. Jackson, Wyoming. In Jackson Hole, Friday at 26 degrees. Light snow possible. Monday brings 55 degrees. The ski resorts will have slushy conditions. Tuesday reaches 57 degrees. Then Wednesday brings fresh snow, 3 to 7 inches possible Wednesday through Thursday. Good news for skiers after the warm spell. Missoula, Montana. Friday at 34 degrees. Monday brings 58 degrees. Rain likely Monday and Tuesday. This rain could cause minor flooding in low-lying areas as snowpack melts. Tuesday high of 59 degrees. Wednesday brings a changeover to snow with 2 to 4 inches possible. Great Falls, Montana. Friday at 30 degrees. Monday jumps to 57 degrees. Strong winds Monday with gusts to 40 miles per hour. Tuesday brings 60 degrees. Wednesday crashes to 36 degrees with snow developing. Helena, Montana. Friday at 32 degrees. Monday reaches 56 degrees. Tuesday brings 58 degrees. Wednesday drops to 35 degrees with accumulating snow likely. Butte, Montana. At higher elevation. Friday at 24 degrees. Monday brings 48 degrees. Tuesday reaches 50 degrees. Wednesday brings snow, potentially heavy. 3 to 8 inches possible. Idaho Falls, Idaho. Friday at 30 degrees. Monday brings 56 degrees with increasing clouds. Tuesday reaches 58 degrees with rain developing. Wednesday brings a rain and snow mix, changing to all snow. 2 to 5 inches of accumulation possible. Pocatello, Idaho, Friday at 32 degrees. Monday jumps to 58 degrees. Tuesday brings 60 degrees with showers developing. Wednesday changes to snow with 3 to 6 inches possible. Twin Falls, Idaho, Friday at 36 degrees. Monday reaches 60 degrees. Tuesday brings 62 degrees with scattered showers. Wednesday brings a chance of rain and snow mix. Now let's hit some cities in the Central Plains that deserve detailed forecasts. Salina, Kansas. In central Kansas, Friday at 42 degrees. Monday brings 73 degrees. Tuesday soars to 76 degrees. This could break records. Wednesday brings thunderstorms. Some could be strong. High of 68 degrees. Thursday drops to 52 degrees. Hays, Kansas. Friday at 40 degrees. Monday jumps to 71 degrees. Tuesday brings 74 degrees. Wednesday sees thunderstorms with a high of 66 degrees. Dodge City, Kansas. Friday at 44 degrees. Monday reaches 74 degrees. Tuesday brings 77 degrees. Wednesday sees scattered thunderstorms with a high of 68 degrees. Liberal, Kansas. In southwest Kansas, Friday at 46 degrees. Monday brings 76 degrees. Tuesday soars to 79 degrees. Possibly the warmest spot in Kansas on Tuesday. Wednesday brings thunderstorms with a high of 70 degrees. Garden City, Kansas. Friday at 44 degrees. Monday reaches 75 degrees. Tuesday brings 78 degrees. Wednesday sees strong thunderstorms possible with a high of 68 degrees. Hutchinson, Kansas. Friday at 43 degrees. Monday jumps to 73 degrees. Tuesday brings 76 degrees. Wednesday sees thunderstorms with locally heavy rain possible. Now let's cover Nebraska cities in more detail. Grand Island, Nebraska. Friday at 36 degrees. Monday brings 68 degrees. Tuesday reaches 71 degrees. Wednesday brings thunderstorms. A few could be strong. High of 58 degrees. Kearney, Nebraska, Friday at 36 degrees. Monday jumps to 68 degrees. Tuesday brings 70 degrees. Wednesday sees scattered thunderstorms with a high of 56 degrees. North Platte, Nebraska. I mentioned you before, but let's add more. Friday at 38 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Monday brings 71 degrees with sunny skies and breezy conditions. Tuesday reaches 73 degrees. This is incredible for western Nebraska in February. Wednesday brings a sharp cold front, with thunderstorms changing to snow showers. High of 42 degrees. Thursday drops to 38 degrees with lingering snow showers. Scottsbluff, Nebraska. In the Panhandle, Friday at 36 degrees. Monday brings 68 degrees with strong winds gusting to 35 miles per hour. Tuesday reaches 70 degrees. Wednesday brings a cold front with snow developing. 2 to 5 inches possible Wednesday night. Now let's discuss some cities in the South that will experience the warm pattern differently. Amarillo, Texas. Friday at 48 degrees. Monday brings 72 degrees with windy conditions. Gusts to 40 miles per hour. Tuesday reaches 74 degrees. Wednesday brings thunderstorms, some severe, with a high of 62 degrees. Thursday sees snow showers